If you've played a lot of doubles, this is a situation you see a lot. It's when the lob goes over you or your partner's head and one guy stays at net. This is what it looks like.
Ah! Yes! That's
right.
a slam dunk position for me, huh?
It's not the way to do things. You want to go back with your partner. You guys want to move together. When you're up here by yourself, you feel naked. This is when you can get killed, and Brad almost killed me right there.
Shucks, I almost got some skin on you right there. Let's see the right way.
All right. That's the way to do things. You want to always come in together, go back together. You guys want to be a unit. Just communicate well and flow.
So the I formation there doesn't work.
No, you never want to be up back. You want to be moving as one. We do a lot of drills like that every day on the tour. We just have a coach feed balls and we just practice moving together. If you go back and this guy's a net, that's the worst case scenario in tennis. Having one guy up, one guy back. This guy's stranded on an island. I feel sorry for this guy. He's at net by himself.
Watch the boys come in together here, and then watch them move together at the net. That's beautiful movement right there. You guys were all over the net, cat-like both directions, and when you hit the approach, you came in right with them. Most guys maybe would tend to stay back right there.
What a play.
Let's watch the Bryan twins move in on this one again. Notice how they're both coming in at the same time, and they're moving, keeping that 10 feet distance at all times. They practice what they preach. Going back together. Come on. Very nice. See that right there? You guys almost kissed each other on the middle ball. You guys both instinctively covered the middle there. On big points, you guys always look to cover the middle.
You want to reinforce the middle. That's the danger zone in doubles. You want to reinforce that middle. Beautiful. Well, being up here at net, you have more than one job. You have to tell your partner where he's going to serve the ball. There's 3 different directions. He can go tee, body, or wide. So I'm putting that signal behind my back with pinky, thumb, or middle finger. Also, I'm designing the play. I'm doing rock, paper, scissors. If I'm going to poach, fake, or just stay. So right now I'm going to say body serve to Brad, and I'm going to call a full switch, which means I'm going to go across court, and then he's going to shift over and cover my back. Here we go.
See right there, like I felt like I did pretty well to return behind you, but you communicated to him, and he knew to come to your side and execute the play. That's where if you didn't do all of your signals, you'd have got crossed up.
Exactly. If I'm just going to make up my mind and poach, I'm going to tell Mike what I'm going to do, so we have a chance if you get onto us.
Yeah, so the worst thing to do is on that same play is for you to poach and not tell your partner, and then my shot's behind it.
The less advanced team might just go, okay, I'm going to go to the backhand side of the court, and I'm going to stay. Or I'm going to go to the forehand side of the court, and I'm going to poach. So I don't think you need to get too technical if you're a beginning player. Just make sure you know where the serve's going to go, and you know where to move. I got to always make that first serve in doubles. If I don't make a first serve, we're not going to do any of these. So you got to make a high percentage of first serves. You don't want to be serving 120. You don't want to go for your biggest stuff. You just want to get that nice, easy slice. Basically, I serve a lot of body serves, just so it takes the angle off the return. If I go wide, it gives him all the angles. So I want to go body, get a high percentage of first serves in, and free my brother up. If I get a high percentage of first serves, he can be active. If not, then he's going to be frozen up there.
Bob, how come you guys lay your serve in so often at 100 miles an hour? Especially you, because you can bring 130.
Well, you know, for doubles, high percentage of first serves is key. You want to get that high percentage of first serves in because that returner cannot come in on your serve. As long as we're 2 up at net and there's 1 guy back, we feel like we have the advantage.
Yeah, also, if you take off a little speed on your serve, it raises your percentage up, and plus you got to get in faster. If you're serving 120, you're only going to get into about this spot on the court. If you're serving 100, you can maybe get a few spots in, a few steps in, and then take over the net with your partner.
Aren't you tempted, though, to go for that 130 that you got?
Yeah, you're always tempted to because you want to win free points. I mean, that's one of the greatest things in tennis, is win a free point off your serve. But in doubles, I just like chucking that serve into the body and getting in and winning a hard point out here at net.
So sometimes more than power, it's precision that matters.
If I'm up 40-love in a game, I'll try to hit the 130. I'll be honest. But a high percentage of first serves in doubles is the biggest key.
Bob, how important in doubles is to keep your partner motivated?
Well, you know it's huge because he's 50% of the team. You got to make your partner feel like a god. You want him confident and playing well. You don't want to roll your eyes at him. You know, say Mike misses a return.
It's the hardest thing to do, but you got to bite your lip and go over to him and say, "It's no big deal, buddy. Don't worry about it." You got to keep this guy's confidence high. He's half the part of the puzzle. You're half the part of the puzzle. So you need this guy to play well.
Yeah, you want to take your pressure off your partner. Like, I don't want to go to my brother and say, "You got to make this shot. This is it. This is a shot you have to make." I want to just say, "Mike, you know, just go for it. Don't worry about it. If you miss it, I'll get the next point."
So you never want to say to your partner, "If we don't win this match, I'm never playing with you again."
No. I mean, you never want to do that. We're lucky that we're never going to give up on each other. We're going to play our whole careers together. And so that builds for a better team. We've started off at a low level. We build every year together. We get better every year. You want to try to stick with the partner. You want to have fun with the partner. And you never want to get on your partner.
Hey, Mike, what words of wisdom do you give your brother Bob? Let's say it's 5-all in the third. It's a break point. It's a huge point. What can you go up to say to him to loosen him up?
Well, the key is you got to know your partner. I know my brother really well. I know what he wants to hear on a big point. I know that he plays his best when he's going for his return, when he's aggressive. So I'm not going to go up to him and say, "You got to make this one," because he'll get tentative and tighten up, and he'll miss it. I know every time. So I'll just tell him to stay loose, just go for it, and don't worry about missing it.
Once again, I'd like to thank the Bryan twins today for helping me out on the doubles drills, because I always thought the key to doubles was picking a good partner. They showed us today communication, movement, and most of all, be good to your partner. I'm Brad Gilbert for Sports School. We'll see you next time.